Let's make it official.
Welcome to the Degenerates.
Y'all need to chill, light some.
What you smoking?
Smoke me one of these Marlboro Lights.
Take a trip inside the mind of two guys who hate ugly babies.
You know it!
Have the reputation of being good-for-nothing perverts.
Put your purse down and howl at a real pimp dog.
Obnoxious alcoholics.
Kids, it's safe.
Eat these nuts.
And lovers of middle-aged women.
Older the bear, sweeter the Jew.
Their names?
Nobody cares.
Jesse Bright and Jake Miller.
Degenerates.
The Degenerates.
Let's get this shit going. You dig?
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Degenerates podcast on FXBG Public Radio. If you're listening live on FXBG Public Radio, you can find us at OG Degenerates. I'm at JYY Bright. This is
Jake Miller.
No, we're unveiling his new Instagram name.
All right, my new Instagram. Follow me at asslover _69 ASSLVR _69. At asslover69 ASSLVR
_69. So I just want to point out, as always, we're starting at about 10:35 because the Degenerates are always fashionably late.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way this works. And today in studio we have with us. Oh, that's the new Instagram.
Thanks,
today
EK.
in studio with us we have Mr. Mike Stone. How you doing, Mike Stone?
All right, how you doing tonight?
My boy.
This is Mike Stone. They tell a little bit about how you know Mike Stone.
I've known Mike my whole life, dude. I've known Stone my entire life. He's worked in the family business for my entire life. So it's work with him right now. All right, past, 3-4 years we've been working together,
You're
Stone?
gonna make me cry, man.
Talk so sweet, Timmy.
We was at Hard Times Friday.
Oh yeah, we always get down with Stone, and we got really down this weekend.
Man, I got tore up.
Stone did get tore up.
Dude.
I've never seen Stone get
I
drunk.
was like, man, thank God.
Yeah, I was glad I even made it back home that night.
It was a good night.
I didn't. I made it to the back of Jake's truck. Thank God that was still parked there. 'Cause
Dude, you gotta tell everybody about your fucking hand of God luck you got that night.
oh, man.
Oh my God! So when I got my Uber, I saw Stone. Uber was almost there. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna go fuck with Stone right quick." I left. I thought I had a bag out by my truck. I thought I put it in my truck. It was like a plastic bag filled with. I had 2 Gatorades, 2 packs of smokes, my wallet, my vape, and my flask. Motherfucker got ran over by a car, and it hit at the perfect angle, so it crushed like one of the Gatorades and both of the packs of cigarettes, and my wallet, my vape, everything was fine. I don't know how that happened.
This is a vape with very precious cargo, if you get what I'm saying.
And I found it at Jesse dropped me off in my truck. It was 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it was
in the
2 o'clock the next day.
And I was like, oh my, somebody ran over the motherfucker, didn't even bother to look in it.
Nope, and never took his wallet, never took nothing.
Mm.
I don't know how you got that lucky. If I saw a fucking wallet,
That would have ruined my week.
did you have any money in it? Of course not.
Nah, I had all my cards in it.
Now they just thought it was some lazy bastard throwing out trash.
It's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
So this week, we're back with our award-winning segment,
Mm-hmm.
the porn review.
It's one of my favorite.
We haven't done one of these
segments
in
to do.
several weeks. and
Because I'm not trying to cut you off, right? But I get to beat off, and it's part of
Yeah,
the
it's-
work that we do for the segment. So how can it can't get any better than that.
we figured we would bring in a porn expert, so we brought in Mr. Stone.
Oh, thank you.
Stone knows his shit.
Do you-
I've watched many of them.
It's like the news when you wake up, right?
Oh, it is. Well, right before I go to bed, too, sometimes.
Well, you gotta get the nightly news too. Like you gotta watch NBC at 8. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you catch what's up,
But you got instead of NBC at 8, you gotta watch Stacy at 8. You know what I mean?
Right, yes.
What's on the front page of Pornhub? What's that day's
What's
greatest
the
hits?
catch for the day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have the
Top
best
picks.
of the day.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
top picks, all that, And it's free.
I like it free. You know, I mean, I would pay for the right one. But so our porn today we're deciding to review it was on Pornhub. It's Casting Couch X, which is different than the backroom casting couch. This is carefree. Kristen Scott is eager to start porn career.
I picked it because I follow her. I follow her on Twitter. And the only reason I follow her, like, I don't follow a lot of porn stars, but, like, she's really hot.
She's pretty hot, and she's hot in like she's not like big tits, big ass. She's petite and like that. That's my type. That's like I'm there for it.
Nah, she's just super, like, she's just pretty. That's pretty. That's the only reason I picked her. She could have had a fatter ass, but I mean, it's.
It was a quality ass. What do you think, Stone?
Yeah, oh yeah, she
It's
had
not
a
her.
she had a pretty mouth too. So.
Yeah.
Not her fault. She ain't got a fat ass.
And like everybody should go watch this video after they see this. But why was that dude playing with her beef curtain so weird?
Dude, he was pulling on him. I would think that's a little uncomfortable for.
He's like
Man, I don't know why he didn't need a bead. Why she
Right.
had it, cocked up there. I was like, man, what is he doing? He's just sitting there playing with it. And all that,
I know, it's
I was
right
like,
there.
Dude, he's like, man.
Ready to be eaten.
it's like an
exactly.
Arby's sandwich. He's just like he's like pulling it away, and I don't.
Yeah, spreading them, and I guess he was like amazed by them.
I was too. it was nice
pretty.
pussy.
It
Yeah.
was pretty.
But he starts playing with it up and down. You can hear like the little sound it makes,
Oh,
and
that's hot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
that deserves a woo. That right
Come
there,
on,
that
Stone.
deserves one of these.
Whoa. Nobody can do it like Stone.
So I guess this is the part where we actually start reviewing the porn because we have a lot to go over today. Boys, let's start. First on the list, camera quality, view quality. What does everybody give it?
Oh, I gave it a 10. on
10.
that. Yeah, it was
10.
It was
10 across the
clear,
board.
Yeah.
It was POV.
It's POV.
So, half of it was POV, so I love POV. That's
Yeah.
And it's also, it's the casting couch X. While I love the backroom casting couch because it just seems more dirty, but the casting couch X makes solid. It's quality cameras. It's all professional lighting, so it looks really good.
It was. I think it was a quality video overall, but we're about to get into that.
We're about to get into the better parts of it. So after that, because across the 10, there's really no debate on that. What does everybody give it for attractiveness?
9, just because she had small ass, small titties, but like it's not her.
I like that
fault, but-
sometimes, so I gave him a 9 too because I like that too.
I just give her a 6.
Why do you give her
I
a
think
6, Stone?
She's just too skinny for me, and I like them with a lot of ass on them.
But she was
titties.
super hot, so it kind of
Yeah.
makes up for it.
Well, yeah, she was. She had a good-looking face and all that. I give her that, and the pretty pussy and all that. But yeah, it's just not me. I like them a little fatter. Yeah.
You like a little cushion for the
Oh
pushing.
yeah, I like the mound. I like the mound to really, be bulged out there.
So you like big curtains? You like
Oh, yeah.
you like meters?
Well, it doesn't-
Camel toe when she's walking down the street. That's what you want to see.
That doesn't mean big curtains. It could just be a bigger mound.
Yeah,
Like Stone said,
yeah,
it doesn't
just a
have to
big
be.
mound.
So you don't like-
I've had big girls with pretty pussies, and they had nice mounds.
So you don't like the little small and tight mounds? You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah, no. I like the mound. The mound you can just pat, and smack. Yeah. Woo.
Whoa.
I can understand that. So occasionally, I guess I like a little curtain, but I just don't like where he was pulling on it. I feel like that would hurt. It's like somebody pulls on my shaft
Oh, no,
or my
they
mane.
love that. They love that.
Pulling on it?
Oh,
He was
yes.
pulling it out like inches.
Oh yeah, it don't bother them.
If you pull on my
They
mane,
can't
yeah.
take a beating.
it's gonna hurt,
Yeah.
dude.
Man, I've had them whip that thing. Come on,
Whip it. What do you mean whip it?
whip it. Take him just with the little, a riding crop. Yeah, just whack. It's like, oh yeah, girl, do it again. Yeah.
I can get with that.
Hey, some girls like it, 50 Shades.
I'm
right,
with that.
right.
So you would say this Kristen Scott has a good mound?
Oh yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
No, it was pretty.
You thought the
nice
mound was better than she was?
Oh yeah, definitely. She had a prettier pussy than yeah.
than the average female.
Okay. So we'll move on to the next section. What about duration? What is everybody thinking?
It's over 10 minutes, so unless you're actually having a good sesh,
Yeah.
where you, like the ones where you just it might last 30, 40 minutes, but when you bust, it's like your toes curl out, you start moaning.
Woo.
10 minutes is there's a lot of good 2-minute videos, but 10 minutes is that's standard for me. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I gave it an 8.5 because I think 10 minutes is right where you. I mean, that's a good quality thing, but when it comes to casting couch, I'm cool with a little bit longer because even though the backstory's fake, I like the fake backstory. It gets me turned on.
Yeah, I gave it a 9, which might be a little high, but the one thing that I didn't really like is they wasted time as far as the casting couch part of it.
The Hulu part, they could have
Yeah.
done more like, now what I want you to do.
Yeah.
It's
Suck my cock. Like, they should have done more of that.
Typical back
Exactly.
room.
That's what casting couch should be. Not like, I don't
yeah.
want to see you Hulu hoop. And like, she had that small ass, so it wasn't even like really. It wasn't doing much for me.
I'd rather watch it than not watch it.
Oh, definitely. But you know, she took her little Daisy Dukes off, and was showing the ass. So for that, you know, I can't fault them. But still, I come up with 8.5. What do you have, Stone?
Man, I had to go with a 7.5 on that.
Do you like longer porns? Or do you like shorter porns?
I like them about 20 minutes longer, so get a little bit more action.
Good half-hour
involved,
porn.
Yeah. It just won't quite enough positions.
Yeah.
In this one where I really like to see him go and toss and turn. And,
Yeah.
Well, 30 minutes, you have time to do a story if you want to. If you're not going to do a story, like you said, you have time to hit every part that you should with the porn.
Yeah.
So one question I want to ask: are you already beaten off looking for porn, or do you like, I'm gonna beat off, so I'm gonna pick out a porn, I'm gonna start watching it, and then it just starts going?
It depends. If it's something I catch quick, like it's a good I hit on the first video, then yeah, I might. For example, like it's
So
rare-
are you jacking off looking for the porn?
usually,
Okay.
but sometimes I'll go to one of my favorite videos. I have
Nah.
I have a lot of good videos.
I've got a lot of good videos.
It's the first moan for me.
So like
Yeah.
you're like,
She's got a sexy ass moan.
Yeah.
do you like a lot of moaning?
Not, a real lot.
Because it gets
moaning,
annoying
but-
sometimes.
Yeah, but oh daddy and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, mister?
Yeah. Oh please. Oh, please. Yeah. Well, definitely old mister.
So yeah, okay. So 8.5, and then what'd you give it, Stone? I'm sorry.
7.5.
7.5.
Yeah,
Okay, and
yeah.
then, yeah, okay. So, any other last thoughts on the duration before we move on?
No, that wraps it up for me.
Yeah, that's about it. For
I
me,
want to say this next one though. We're gonna get some interesting the kink, the dirty factor, or the X factor. And I gave this a 9.5. And you should, if you're not watching this right now, you should watch it because, I mean, we can all agree. What was the X factor when she licked his asshole?
Oh,
That
God,
was hot.
yeah. The Last Supper.
Yeah, ate him like the Last Supper.
What do you mean about the Last Supper?
Yeah, she ate him like the Last Supper.
Like Jesus got ate
Oh,
on?
God, yeah.
Like Jesus ate the Last Supper.
She's just like, she's sucking the life out that man, and she goes down the balls. I'm like, no, she's not. No, she's not.
Yeah.
She goes to the asshole.
Oh, God, yeah.
This dude had his legs in the air. I'm like, oh my god.
Hey, you licked him like ice cream.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she did. Yes, she did.
She looked like she was enjoying herself,
She did.
and she was like, she's got his balls pushed out the way, licking his asshole and looking up at him. I mean, is that?
It's really hot.
Yeah, that's why I had to go up on that one a little bit, because that one really got me.
Yeah,
That turned me on real quick.
I'm stingy with points, but I gave that one a 9.5.
Yeah.
What'd you guys give it?
I gave it an 8 just for
An 8.
but I that might be the last one was a little high. This might be a little low.
She also stuck a thumb in her ass.
Well, see, I gave it an 8 because of the camera angle.
Yeah.
It was a good shot, but still, I wanted to see the tongue in the ass.
Yeah.
okay, you
know,
guys make a solid point.
The tongue in the ass. Now, come on.
But-
But I know it was in there. But
she
just
was-
seeing it would have made it a whole lot better.
He also stuck I think 2 separate times he stuck a finger. It was one finger in the ass, and the second time she was riding him, and he stuck 2 fingers in the ass, and so that does add to it. He should have ate the pussy and ass while he was busy fingering her though, so that's why I brought it down a little bit.
I'm going to deduct a point because you guys just said you guys made a solid point. So I come with an 8.5 now too because I mean. I do want to see the ass get ate, because what if she's faking the ass?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think she
yeah.
was faking it.
Oh no, she was tongue in the ass. She did do that, but yeah, just seeing it,
Oh, I thought she was faking. I'd have knocked this weight.
Oh
out.
no, you could just tell, how she was wiggling her head there for a second, and yeah,
She was working
yeah,
on it.
And she he was like her legs were. Doing
Oh
like
well,
thi-
you heard it from him. Oh yeah, you knew it when the tongue went in because he was like, oh, you do hear a little faint, moan from him. So
yeah.
yeah, you do.
And then she would go back up and suck on his balls
Oh.
and jerk it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for that, I definitely I'll keep with the 8.5. And I also I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like the bitch was her legs were shaking. You know what I'm talking about? That's
so
when
hot.
that's when you really lay down some
yeah.
pipe,
Oh,
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if her leg's shaking, she lay down some pipe.
So as you want to move on to,
I mean, so everybody's 8.5 all around the board, pretty much.
I had
Well,
an
I
8.
was at 8.
I'm at 8.5.
Yeah.
I got an 8.5.
Next one is, did he hit a homer?
No, the next one's head quality.
Yeah.
No. Oh, we already hit.
No, we on 5, dude.
Oh, word.
You got yours backwards.
Yeah.
Well, I guess one of ours is backwards, but
It's yours.
maybe I don't know.
What is 5?
The homer. Did
What do you have, homer or head quality?
Oh, no, that was head quality. Yeah.
Well, the kink and X factor and head quality are two different ones.
Because I give the head quality 10.
Yeah, I definitely give it the head
yeah,
quality
Definitely.
10
The way she eat him.
yeah.
Yeah.
because this all slides into the whatever. But I give the head quality a 10.
Yeah.
9.
9. I don't know. It's a 10 when she licks your balls, your shaft, your tip, and goes to the
Well,
asshole.
yeah, I can see where Jake's
Yeah,
coming
it's-
from because he likes to see it, beat him on the tongue. Yeah, he really
Yeah.
likes that.
I like less hand work. I like more mouth work.
And she also could have fit more in her mouth. There was a lot of. It was like working on the tip, which
I don't
I
know.
enjoy, but she could have went down far.
I don't know if you guys ever had a girl that really works the tip really good. Dude, that shit is
Oh,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man, I've had
that's-
him. I've had him lock up calf muscles.
Yeah.
Big ass Charlie horse
Man,
ankle.
dude, be like, man, it feels so good it hurts.
Right.
it
Yeah,
hurts.
exactly.
Her toes are curling up. It's
Yeah.
like, oh God.
I start
Yeah.
squirming around, and
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
no
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
EK, you look like you've had a long week. Pouring you a drink.
Yeah,
I can drink to that.
I drink that, brother. Yeah, we got EK the DJ back here pouring up. So, I'm gonna stick with 10. I like the. I'm gonna stick with 10. I'm gonna keep it just because she went to the asshole. I'm gonna give her that. If it wasn't the asshole, I probably would have dropped it down to an 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Because a lot of girls don't focus on the balls. You gotta get
Oh,
get the
that's important.
You gotta get the balls.
Yeah, cup 'em and all that good stuff.
You gotta lick them a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Pop a ball in your mouth or two. So
Put that ball in your mouth, girl. I've watched the porn. It was a terrible. I can't even believe I watched it, but it's like this old black granny. And I think you have to look up crackhead to find it. But I'm not playing.
Wow.
But she's sucking this dude off, and he's like, he grabs one of his nuts, and he's like,
Man,
"Put that
reminds
ball
me
in
of
your
a
mouth,
story.
girl."
you put that ball in your mouth.
That reminds me of a story.
Well, like Story Stone, tell us a story.
Oh man, it was back in my younger days. A buddy of mine, he was like, "Hey man, can you house set for us this weekend? We're going up to New Jersey and we need somebody to house set." So I'm like, "Yeah, cool, dude. I'm 19 years old." I'm like, "Yeah, I got the place to myself." I'm like, "Yeah, chilling, watching the big screen." Next thing you know, I hear a knock on the door. I'm like, "Oh." So next thing you know, it's one of my buddies, and I'm like, "Whoa, dude, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, man, hey, I need to talk to Bob. I need to talk to Bob." And I'm like, "Well, Bob ain't here. He's gone for the weekend." And he's like, "Well, where's he at?" And I'm like, "New Jersey." He's, "Man, can I stay here? Can I stay here?" And I'm like, "No, you can't stay here, dude. You got to talk to Bob." And he's like, "Well, get him on the phone." So we called Bob. Bob's like, "Yeah, let him stay there." And I'm like, "All right, cool, Bob. All right, well, y'all have fun." Next thing you know, homeboy's like, "Hey, let's go." And I'm like, "Where we going, dude?" I'm like, "Well, this dude's big, muscle dude, I'm like, man, phew, I can't tell this dude no." I'm like, "Damn, this dude whipped my ass." Yeah, I'm like, "All right, man, let's go." And the next thing you know, he's like, "Well, hey, let's go down here to the bottom down here." And I'm like, "Oh, man." I'm like, "This is bad news right here." He goes, "You got any money on you?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I got $20. I had more, but I was smart enough to say I only had $20 because, he would have had it by the end of the night. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he, boom, he goes, "I got 20. So we'll stop." He goes, "Hey, come here." So we get over there. We go to the car wash. Used to be on, what is that, Fall Hill Avenue? Is it still there? There used to be a car
Yeah,
wash.
I know
there.
what
It
you're
had some payphones behind it. Well, we pull in right there at the car wash, and well, there's a brother on the phone there, and he just like he's on the phone or something. And so next thing you know, my boy nods over to him, and the homeboy, gets over on the phone, and he's like, so they're both talking, like they're on the phone, but they're talking to one another. Next thing you know, they make the deal. And I'm like, he jumps back in the van. He's like, "All right, let's go, man." And I'm like, "Oh, dude." Next thing you know, well, a chick sees us, and she waves us down. "Hey, hey." And she goes, Hey, my boy goes, "Yeah, what's up?" She goes, "Hey, why don't y'all catch me a blast?" And I'm like, oh, what? He's, whoa. He goes, well, what do you give us? And I was like, I'm looking over at my buddy, and I'm looking at this woman, she's missing a couple teeth and all that, and I'm like, oh God. And my buddy's asking her, well, what do you do for us? And she looks at us, she goes, well, I'll suck your dick, I'll let you fuck me in the ass, or whatever you want to do. I went, whoa. And I was like, my buddy looks over at me, and he goes, well, what do you think, man? And I'm like, no, man, that's all you do. That's all you. And then next thing you know, he's like, no, baby, maybe next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that just reminded me, crack and all that, dude. Yeah.
So you should have fucked her in the ass.
No, no, I would have caught something. I wouldn't be here today.
Oh my God, death by crackhead.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. She had like one tooth in the middle of her head, man, and when she opened her mouth and said that, I was like, oh God.
But she could have gummed your dick to
Yeah, it
death,
would have
dude.
felt better.
Mm-mm.
Then there's just one tooth scraping on your dick.
But yeah, that's my crack story for the night. Yeah.
So we've got a guest that's gonna call in, but we want to wrap this porn review up. Jesse, we are at which one we at? Because yours is
If we want
different
to do
than
my
mine.
list, my list next is cum shot, cream pie, and facials,
Yeah,
which I gave it a 5.
I gave it a 7 because she works for it, but it's not her fault that the video cut short.
Cuts off right, but like I
when
gave
she
it.
gets the first.
Yeah, I gave it a 5 because there's potential in it because like you see like the first squirt and it cuts off, but like it was a hefty squirt, so she probably would have got a face full, and that's why I gave it a 5 because if not, I probably would have gave it a 0 if you didn't see anything, obviously, but it had potential.
Yeah, and if I had saw her wasted, it would have gone down a lot.
Oh, definitely, you can't waste it.
No, I gave it a 4. I gave it a 4. It was just, I know it was a big explosion and all that.
A lot of ball snot.
But yeah, a lot of ball snot. You could just tell that. But yeah, it just cut it off too soon for me. I wanted to see it on her face.
Yeah.
And,
Not to see her. She doesn't need
Yeah.
to waste it. Hopefully she didn't.
yeah.
Oh, if she wasted that,
Well, see, we can always make that mess by ourselves.
yeah.
So next one is we all Jesse had a 7. You said 5.
I had a 5.
Stone had a 4.
Yeah, I had a
7.
All right, the storyline, if applicable, I gave it just because it's not. There's some storyline, but there's also not really a storyline.
Not
I gave it
really.
an 8.
I just gave it a 10 because I don't even find it applicable because
I guarantee it's not Kristen Scott's first porn.
of course
Which
not.
they
Oh,
claim.
no, she's got a whole page full of them.
Oh yeah,
I've checked her out.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's I like casting couch, but I don't like that casting couch particularly. I like the I've never done
The
a
back
porn
room
before. Yeah,
casting
back
couch.
room, and which I'm gonna need you to do now is suck my cock.
cock,
That's
yeah.
my favorite line.
Yep.
So because of that, I just gave it a 10 because I don't even find that applicable. But I love casting couches.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Stone, what'd you give it?
I gave it a 10. I didn't think much. It was a storyline, but it was all right.
I mean, because they didn't even try to play it off. Like I don't know if you remember at the beginning when she was doing the hula hoops, she said, "Oh, you can just take your heels off because they're coming off anyway." And they were talking about playing around in the car. So
Yeah.
from the get go, this was obviously like a we're gonna fuck kind of thing. We're doing
Oh,
porn.
it's happening.
But like in the other casting couch, the storyline is that they don't know and they just kind of get talked into it. So that's kind of hot, right? That's what we find
That's
hot.
hot.
So so for that, I'm just gonna give it an NA.
Word. EK, we got 2 more, and then we're gonna do a call in.
All right, is oh, it's still off.
We can't.
Oh,
yeah,
there we go. We're good. All right, so I've got the storyline, and then I have on mine because me and Jake are a little mixed up. I have the Homer, and everybody knows what the Homer is. 2.5 plus per hole plus 2.5 for did she get eat on. So this is a generic. Well, it's a 7.5 for everybody.
Yeah,
everybody because
yeah.
this is a
Yep.
because in the video you don't see her get eat on. So
It's a shame, too. I would eat that box.
Oh, he definitely wasted it.
Yeah, especially that pretty box.
and it's
That's eating pussy
yeah.
by definition.
Oh, definitely.
It was good pussy, and I was gonna give this a 5 honestly because because I wasn't gonna give her 2.5 for just taking a finger in the ass, but
Yeah.
she did. He did technically put it in the hole. So
She got 2 while she was riding him. That was definitely another one of the hottest parts of the video.
yeah, she took a lot of fingers in her ass. And you don't even get the full video, so she might have taken the dick in her ass, but just not in this particular video. They wanted you to pay for it. And we were on here, we're kings, we don't pay for porn.
No.
So besides that, we can move on to how annoying was the moaning. Jake's computer cut off, so I can. Do you have your thing?
I got it on my phone.
Okay, so I gave it an 8 because there was a part where she was just kind of loud and annoying, so I deducted 2
yeah.
points.
Yeah, but besides that, it wasn't bad.
No, I gave it a 10. Yeah,
Stone doesn't mind
It
it.
didn't bother me one bit, yeah.
So you thought the
Because
moaning was a step?
Oh, she could have been a little louder for me.
Really?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like to wake up the neighbors.
I mean, have you ever had a girl sound like that in person? Like in?
Oh, hell yeah.
I've had one that was just.
Oh, yeah, fucking A.
I mean, I've had one that was really loud, and it made me honestly a little uncomfortable. Because I'm like, I know this dick is not that good. What are you freaking out about?
You lying to me.
Oh, mister.
No, sometimes in porn it can definitely get annoying.
Yeah, because
But
it
it wasn't
goes,
that
yeah.
bad.
No, it
especially like when
wasn't
he's
that
not even
bad.
hitting it right, and it's just fucking.
Oh, no, she was good at it. She did.
I think she was genuinely enjoying her time.
Oh, yeah.
She was taking a lot of pipe. The legs were doing the shaking thing, so I think she was
Oh,
enjoying
She
herself.
enjoyed it. She liked dick.
She loves dick.
Oh, yeah.
So on from how annoying was the moaning, which I give it an 8. Would you guys give it again?
I gave it a 10.
8.
10, 8. Okay. On to last but not least, how good was your personal nut?
I didn't beat off this morning. It was a dime. It was a 10.
Oh,
it was
wow.
it was a perfect nut.
Damn. Wow.
It was a great nut. All because if I didn't have the super sucker or the super sucker, it wouldn't be 2.0. It wouldn't be as good.
We should be sponsored by the Super
I've
Sucker.
been trying to
Yeah.
tell Stone for a while.
Stone, it's worth the investment.
Well,
Still
see,
using his hand.
I give it a 7, because it really didn't do nothing to me really watching it. It got me up and going, but it's when I took a shower, and I got to think about it, licking on that ass and eating it like the Last Supper. It just, woo, it just really done me.
It
So,
does the same thing to me,
yeah,
Stone.
yeah, it cleaned up the mess by itself, so it was all good.
I beat off to it first, and then I was like, now I got to do my homework and really watch it. Yeah, for real. And when I saw her, like we were talking about earlier, when she started eating on his ass, oh my god, dude, that's another part got super hot. And then when he's fingering her and fingering her ass, oh, there's a few parts I was thinking, I might have to beat off for a third time today.
Yeah, I would have ate her ass.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he wasted it. It was
he
right there.
wasted it, yeah, I would. Yeah, especially right there, how he had her on the couch.
Oh, when he was
raised up
flipped
there.
around. And,
Oh, yeah, I would.
You could just.
Oh, buried tongue right in the ass. Yeah.
So you've
Yeah.
eaten ass before, Stone?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
A stinky ass or?
no, right after the bath and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we all. What was everybody's ratings again? I'm sorry. I had a 7. You guys had a
I had a 7.
7. Yeah, I gave it a 7 just because I didn't even beat off to it. This is a theoretical. If I were to nut, we'll have a caller in a second, EK.
I'm about to text him right
Yeah.
now.
So that's what I would give it, a 7 if I were beating off to it, because of the other faults in it. So I'm tallying up everything. My grand total for this, I give it an 83.5.
I had an 86.
I had an 80.
So this is all above 80s.
Yep. All above 80.
So we can all agree that this is a porn our viewers should go watch.
Sure.
Mm.
Any
Yeah.
porn is good porn.
Yeah.
Are you gonna what about child porn?
No, we don't do none of that.
Yeah, you're right. So I give it 83.5, and so we got all above 80s. Is there any last thoughts on the porn?
No, I recommend it.
Are you guys gonna go watch it later again?
Probably.
yeah.
I maybe not that specific video, but one of
I'm
her
gonna
videos.
watch more of her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
I
hot,
want to see
dude.
what else she can do. Yeah. Cause I really would like to see her taken in the ass.
She was a very talented lady.
Yeah, she was.
Like I said, follow her on Twitter, so I do. I
Yeah,
follow her the
yeah,
moves.
if she taken in the ass, yeah.
She's always promoting.
We got a caller, EK. Phone's ringing. Phone's ringing. So this was a quality porn.
Michael,
What's up, dog?
what's
What's
going
up,
on,
fucker?
I'm dropping a fucking skunk right now.
You're drunk as a skunk right now?
Nice.
I'm drinking a fifth and a half of Jack Daniels. So,
Oh my.
Michael, do you want to call back at another time?
no, this is the best time for me to tell any story.
Oh, is it? Well, Michael,
There you go.
our next.
Be in the same room as your phone.
yeah. Can you maybe put your face up to the phone?
Yeah.
Y'all, so what y'all want to hear first? How I got NJP'd or my weirdest sex story? What's first?
We'll start with your weirdest sex story because that's
Yeah.
what we're all going for is our weirdest sex stories.
Woo.
All right. Okay. Like, you talking about nastiest, like most embarrassing, or just fucking weird?
You can tell both if you want.
All right. For starters, I was fucking this one girl that I met at a bar, and she was butt fucking ugly when I woke up, which I didn't know at the time. She looked really weird. She looked like the dude from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oddly enough.
Yeah. He had his beer
Yeah.
goggles on. Woo.
Not the back, because she knew how to arch your back. But yeah. So she's sucking my dick, and she's doing a terrible job at it. It feels like she's trying to fucking suck the blood out of it. Like, I'd literally rather be my dick with a handful of razor blades than have her suck my dick ever again in my life. It was that bad.
Oh, I've had one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like she was like chewing on a binky or
Oh.
something.
Was she using teeth?
Oh, scraping, going up and down.
It was straight teeth. That's all it was fucking teeth. I was so angry. I've never come so close to hitting a bitch in my life.
Man,
Just to get her off.
was that the same girl me and you met or something?
Stone's having flashbacks over
I
here.
am, man, because I had to
PTSD.
tell her to stop, dude. You know, I was like, "Oh, girl," I said, "I love what you're doing, but you gotta quit because you're killing me."
It feels too good. You gotta stop.
Yeah,
Did just lie to
I
her.
had one.
Moral of the story is she was sucking my dick, and I got real tired of it. And I was drunk, and like drunk me was like, "Hey, you piss in her mouth, it's gonna seem like it's tongue." That's not at all how it happened. I had to pee really bad, so I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna pretend like I'm nothing." I just pissed all in her mouth.
Oh, shit.
There was no doubt in the back of her mind that it was not piss. That's probably my worst one.
Michael, hold on. I gave you one of these. I gotta give you a round of applause for that one, my friend.
Wow.
And did she swallow it?
Huh?
Did she swallow it?
Yeah, and then she was like,
That's right.
"Is that piss?" And I was like, "You're asking the wrong guy.
You're asking-
I'm a little too drunk to tell you what I just did, darling." I'm an evil motherfucker, dude.
I never expected that.
This was the best story I've ever heard.
This is perfect.
Wow.
Perfect for the show.
So is this one your most awkward or your most embarrassing?
That's my most, like, that's probably the nastiest one. My most embarrassing one, when I realized halfway through having sex with this bitch, I realized her husband was on deployment, and I'm a piece of shit.
Oh, Jody.
Oh, yeah, damn it.
Yeah, I was Jody, and I didn't even know it.
Oh.
Woo.
Was it good pussy though?
Duh. Her husband was on deployment.
Well, everybody knows when Marines are on deployment, their girls get fucked. So Michael, I'm sorry, buddy.
My girl got fucked, and I was just on a field out. That bitch couldn't hang on to save her goddamn life.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened?
Nah, she didn't get fucked. She tried to, though, and then she came crawling back. She was like, "I'm so sorry. You're the best I ever had. I don't know why I did that." I was like, "I don't know why you did that either, bitch. Goodbye."
That's right. That's
When
right.
we're not on the air and we're hanging out with Michael, he'd be telling us about all those bitches he'd be slaying and laying the pipe down.
Oh, dude, I'd be laying the fucking pipe, dude.
Bitches love Marines.
It's all personality. It's not even Marines. I don't even tell these bitches I'm Marines until, like, after I'm done. Like,
Dude,
by
I
the
don't
way,
know.
I won't ever stop.
You
I gotta go
see,
back to North Carolina.
if you ever
Bitch.
stop and look at Tinder, you'd see often bitches are like, love a man in uniform. So
Man,
that's like,
uniform.
I'm thinking Marine or some Marine, Navy, Army, or like cop. Like, what? I don't know.
Damn. I was thinking FedEx, you know.
Plumber,
Yeah,
AC guy.
yeah, no doubt.
I never tell them I'm a Marine until like after. And then after I'm like, I'm a Marine, so you know I gotta go back to North Carolina, so I'll probably never see you again. And I'm like, toodles, bitch. It was good.
Lucky motherfucker.
Do you
That's a great
strap? Do you
mix.
strap up or
And
do
they
you,
get all butthurt, and then I block them on all my social media because I'm a fucking gangster.
are you wear jimmies? You wear jimmies?
Fuck no, I don't wear condoms. Last weekend was the first time I've ever worn condoms since I was in sophomore, like since I was in 10th grade.
I mean, especially if their number's blocked, you never see them again. So I mean, you
Yeah.
impregnate them.
She
They
was
never
like, you got
talk.
a condom? And I was like, oh, you thought I was kidding about that.
Michael's probably spread so many STDs by now.
I hope so.
But they should not be whores, then, right?
It's their fault.
It feels good when I pee, so like I'm pretty convinced I'm solid.
That's it.
But you know how it is, like with girls, like you're like, oh, I'm gonna whip out a cum. Like, what do you think? I'm dirty, dude? What?
Yeah, she asked me too. She was like, "Have you gotten tested?" I was like, "Bitch, I got my blood drawn like last week. I'm pretty sure if I had herpes, someone would have told me by now."
Well, you could just lie about that. Have you got tested? Fuck yeah, I was tested.
We get our blood drawn like every other week. Like I'm pretty sure if I had herpes, the fucking doc would come up to me and be like, "Hey, bro, you got a little bit of the AIDS."
No, a little herp. Never hurt nobody.
Like common fucking courtesy would be to at least tell me.
The gift that keeps on giving.
So who here wants to tell their next awkward or bad sex story? Who's up? You
Oh,
want
I
to-
didn't even finish about the one where I figured out I was Jody.
Oh, well, let's go. Let's go, Michael.
All right, so I fucked her right. I nutted all up in her, beat up them cheeks, you know, as I always do. And then I finished, and then she was like, "Yeah, we can watch a movie on Netflix." I was like, "Yeah, you can watch a movie. I'm going to sleep." But like, turned on the Netflix, and it wasn't her Netflix. I know this bitch's name wasn't Jason because I just fucked her right in her vagina. And I looked for it because I always look for it because it's 2019. That's what you got to do now. And so I was like, you know, who's Jason? She's like, oh, that's my ex. And I was like, why would you keep his Netflix? She was like, don't worry about it. And then I woke up in the morning. I saw this picture that was face down. I lifted it up, and it was her and some dude. And she was wearing a wedding dress. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm fucking Jody.
Oh.
That's
I
fucked up,
messaged
dude.
him. Hey, I was like, hey, your wife's a whore. I hope you know that. And he was like, how dare you talk about my wife? And I was like, well, she's a whore. I'm going to fuck her again since you want to be done.
Yeah, now that you got disrespectful, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
fuck her
right,
again.
that's right.
I like married
I did
women.
fuck her again. I
You
did
did?
fuck her again because he wanted to act like he believed her. He
Oh.
was like, she know you. And I was like, well, I'll send you a video a little bit later, and we'll talk about how well she knows me.
I love fucking married women. So
I'm not piece of shit, but I sent him a video of me clapping his wife's cheeks, and she was calling me daddy, and he's in Japan feeling all bad about himself.
hell yeah, Michael. You deserve every bit of that applause.
Shout out Cut Crew.
Oh,
Again.
cut crew, fuck cut crew.
But
And
I do that all the time. I did it to my ex too. She tried to cheat on me. I fucked her best friend, sent her a video of it. I did the thing that people talk about doing, but they never do. I'm gonna fuck her best friend, send her a video. No, I did it. I don't give two shits about.
is her best friend hot?
Duh, or else I wouldn't have fucked her.
Michael, you fucked that
Sober when
ugly
I did
bitch.
it. If I'm drunk and I'm fucking like, I have no idea what like could be happening.
Yeah.
Stone, do you want to give your awkward sex story?
Stone, you got
I
eight
don't know
on.
if I got any. If I got some, heard some awkward things and stuff like that.
That
But,
I mean,
with the camping trip and all. But,
oh, the camping
yeah,
trip.
that was awkward.
you talking with-
Hearing that in the middle of the night.
Keith and Stanley.
Oh, Keith and Stanley, yeah, that story.
Do you want to tell us about Keith and Stanley?
Oh God, man, yeah.
I'd like to hear this story again.
I remember I was about 16 years old. We were in a private school for children, had problems and stuff, easy, angered and shit like that, And so we all went on a camping trip. We had 4 or 5 counselors with us, and probably about half a dozen students, and we're all up there in the mountains camping. And well, I'm sitting on a picnic table. It's dark, I can't sleep. And next thing you know, I start hearing this, gagging and choking noise, And I'm like, what the hell is going on, And then, I'm thinking, well, maybe it's one of the counselors or something, getting, because we had women counselors and guy counselors, So I'm thinking maybe it's one of them, them two are going at it. So I'm like, oh, cool. Well, about 15 minutes, going at this, hearing this, sucking and gagging and slurping and stuff. You know, well, next thing you know, buddy of mine, he rolls out the tent.
Brian.
And Brian. And Brian, I'm like, hey, Brian, man, what the hell is going on, dude? I said, you hear that? And he's like, yeah, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck's going on? Who is that? And he's like, oh, that's Keith eating Stanley. I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
Oh, that's just Keith eating
That's
Stanley.
just Keith eating Stanley. Like he just looked at me like, oh, that's just Keith eating Stanley. Like it was like normal, I was like, what?
Oh my god, dude, that's one of my favorite Stone stories.
Dude, I was like, oh my God. It just threw me for a minute the way he said it, because he said it so calmly, like, hey, I'm like, dude, you was in there the whole time, dude. He was in there the whole time while he was getting eat on.
The first time Stone told me the story, we were both high as fuck, and I thought he was just bullshitting. Like, I was like, Stone, you're making this shit up. He's like, nah, dude, I'm serious. This really
It happened, dude. It happened, man. That's one camping trip I'll never forget.
happened.
Yeah.
Do they keep eating on each other throughout?
No, dude, he finally quit. Yeah, but yeah.
I'm sure he finished.
Oh yeah,
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 yeah.
He got at the center of the Tootsie Pop.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That's. I wouldn't know what to do if I was beside somebody and they were eating on them.
Man, yeah, two dudes. Yeah.
Just fucking turn away and act like it wasn't happening.
or you just, I don't know, you go join them. Who knows?
I'm just glad I wasn't in the tent, dude. I was just coming on out of that damn thing. I'd be like, hey, counselor, hey.
Keith, get over here. As soon as you're done with Stanley.
Yeah.
This one time at band camp.
No doubt.
So I think we should move on to one of my favorites. We should have Jacob Miller's awkward sexual story.
Oh God.
It's a funny story for everybody involved, or for everybody that's
Is it better
listening.
than hot ass ant?
Huh?
Is it better as hot ant or is it not?
No.
Why would that
I
have
mean,
anything to
if
do
you
with
would
my
fuck your
family?
aunt, I would fuck your aunt if I was.
He
Yeah,
commented that on
For
our
real,
YouTube.
Michael, you ain't wrong, dude.
Which
Like,
one, who?
Whatever, dude.
Like you would entertain me. You could be like, "Hey, fuck my aunt." And I'd be like,
I would
"All
never
right, cool, regular day."
She's gonna listen to this tomorrow. I've never told anybody to have sex with my aunt. It's never happened. Shit, dude. So, I guess we'll go into this.
it's a funny story.
So, like, I met this bitch on Tinder, and was talking to her. I was actually outside of Jesse's house drinking on like a Sunday morning.
I remember this exact day too.
Cause I was out in the truck for like a couple hours, like we were just bullshitting. She tells me, she's like, "Come see me," like she was gonna give me the butt. So I was like, "Oh word, like only known this bitch for like a day or two, like that's all right." So I drove out there. Like I said, it's a Sunday afternoon. I drove out there. I forget where the fuck it was, somewhere up north. Fucking like hour and a half long drive. I get there, show up to the hotel. As soon as I open the door, this bitch is like noticeably not even any. It was not even her in the picture. Not even close to being her. Like, not, it was obvious. It was not even her at all. So I'm like, oh my god, like,
It was quite a long drive too, wasn't it?
yeah. I was like, what am I gonna do? So she like pulls me in, and she has got the freakiest eyes I've ever seen in my life. Like she's looking at me like wide-eyed, and she's like staring into my soul. She's seen all of the wrong things I've done through my entire life. Like she looks like a demon, dude. Like I'm not religious at all, but I'm like, is it possible that she's like a demon or something? Like I need to get an exorcist out here because she's possessed. Like it was really freaking me out. So I'm like, I don't know if I should just leave right now. Like, what should I do? I had already brought beer, so I'm like, at least I can get drunk. Let me start drinking. I started pounding beer, drinking beer like a motherfucker. I was like, I just want to leave. I just want to leave. Get out of here. This bitch is like, she's making me uncomfortable. She straight up, I tried to leave. The bitch is like, no. And she like fucking pins me down on the bed, and she's like, just fuck me. I'm like, and I'm not lying. She took it, dude. Like she really
raped you.
did.
She fucking raped you.
She started eating on me, dude.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, and I'm looking. I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck you if you stop doing this. Like, stop. She
I'm not gonna
kept,
fuck if you rape me.
yeah, because I was like, if she wants to eat it, that's cool. Like, so she's blowing me, and like, I'm like, oh god, like, can I get this over with? Can I just want to get the fuck out of here? So she pulls her head up and then hops on it, and this also pissed me off too. She ripped off my wife beater, and it was like, it's everybody knows. I don't know if we talked about this on the show before. Like, if you have, like, wife beaters take a while to fucking wear in, dude. Like, cause they come like, well, after you wash about 5-10 times, it's good.
Yeah.
But she ripped the motherfucker off. So I'm like, I looked at her, I was like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why? Like, that was perfectly, it was fine. It was in good condition. You just ripped it the fuck off me. So anyway, yeah, she took it from me. I'm like, it's like 4 or 5 in the morning. I was like, I gotta go. Sorry, I gotta go. I grabbed the rest of my beer, hopped in the truck, and it was Sunday night. So I drove to the shop, and I slept in the shop, and went to work the next day. And Stone, I was working with him that day in fucking Fredericksburg, and I remember telling him the story. He's like, "Oh God, dude, woo." He's like, "That's a long ass night."
Yeah.
It was funny to hear because naturally Jake told me, and for like 2 weeks he swore up and down he was having nightmares about this girl's eyes.
Dude, I'm not lying. Like, it was disturbed. Like, it kind of scared me. Like, I was thinking I might have to fight her. Cause she like, somebody's looking at you and she's like smiling and she's got the biggest eyes, like they're so dark, and like it just looks like she's evil as fuck.
Oh, yeah. That was her horny eyes.
It was
Yeah.
dude. She was, oh my god, that bitch was ugly as fuck, and she scared me. She was mean. You could tell she had bad vibes.
She was fucking you.
Yeah, she was fucking you, Jake.
Yeah or nay? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
What?
can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got one crazy ass story, which was
I'm watching a live fucking video of this shit, and the dude across from y'all looks like the dude from The Big Lebowski. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but it looks just like.
Are you
that's
talking
just
about?
fucking crazy?
Oh, Stone is a hippie. Everybody knows Stone got some hippie in
Oh,
him.
hell yeah.
That's
Hey,
my
it looks like
boy.
The Big Lebowski. That's not an insult.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
saying.
that's with what's his name in there from Roseanne.
Yeah.
Jesse Bright. You know the bitch that I'm fucking, and that shit is easily hands down the best pussy I've ever had in my entire
oh
life.
I can't give out any names or anything, but the bitch Michael's fucking is really hot.
Jesse showed me a picture. She's
Dude,
super
she's
hot.
fucking fine, dude. Congratulations, Mike.
Yeah,
for that.
good. Applause.
Michael hit me up. He's like, "Guess who I'm fucking?" He's like, "You follow on Instagram," and he gave me your Instagram. I was like, "No way," because I knew right away who the fuck it was. I was like, "Congratulate, good for you, buddy."
I figured you didn't believe me because I know, like, you know, like she only posts like certain pics on her Instagram, and I was like, I'm still, dude, that's easily the best pussy I've ever had in my entire life, hands down. I fucked Mills. I fucked grandma once. That's probably
Lucky.
embarrassing that I get $2. I fucked grandma. That shit was fun. I fucked girls younger than me, older than me. That's easily the best pussy I've ever had in my entire life.
Michael, you should make a video and send it in to us. We will rate it.
We'll rate your porn.
Our panel of professionals will rate your porn.
I believe y'all are professionals, especially the Big Lebowski. He looks like he's watched a lot of porn.
Oh,
yeah.
Stone is
Mike
a
Stone
man.
knows his porn.
Yeah, I know my porn.
Everybody loves porn here. So
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
who doesn't love porn?
I know.
An insult. He looks like Sam Elliott, and all the bitches love Sam Elliott.
All the bitches love Stone, dude. You should see us when we go to Hard Times.
They're always like, they're feeling up on his beard and shit. They love him.
Yeah, they do. They stroke it.
And the motherfucker, you want to find Stone, go to Hard Times on a Friday or Saturday. He is always chilling at the bar drinking beer. What? What's up?
Y'all know what the NJP is in the Marine Corps? Do y'all know what that is?
No.
No.
All right, NJP is what's called non-judicial punishment. It's
I thought it
when
was
you're not in trouble.
no jacking
but you
permitted.
broke the rules. Huh?
I thought it was no jacking off permitted.
No, I jerk off all the time.
Myself.
Especially. If they're like, hey, leave your blinds open, I close them shits and I beat the fuck out of my meat. I don't give two shit. But non-judicial punishment, you're not supposed to drink under the age of 21, which I've been doing since I was 14. So I've been broke down.
Nice.
I'm right there with you.
That I did it, I had been in the field for 17 days. And the field is when you sleep outside, you live outside, et cetera, et cetera. You sleep in a fucking sleeping bag, you shoot some shit, you go to bed, you shoot some shit in the morning, you wake up. It's gay as fuck. I'd rather not do it. Second of all, we had just gotten out of the field up. It's like 17 days. And I was like, I'm getting fucked up. I'm getting so trashed. I'm not going to know what my name is. I'm not going to know any fucking thing. And little did I know that I was going to get too trashed because I drank 3/5 of 100 proof vodka and I had fucked myself completely out of my fucking mind.
Shoo.
Been there. Hey, except not
Yeah.
with vodka. Vodka is fucking disgusting.
I've never fucked a drink.
From the episode 043, and you have to go out and run 7 miles, which I also did.
Oh my god.
So, moral of the story. There's no moral of the story, actually.
Not at all, no.
I'm a fucking alcoholic.
The same.
As finest and truest. And I still go out every morning. I run 900 miles. So I don't give 2 fucks. Fuck them. I'm drinking my Fizz Jack. They can eat my balls and lick my dick.
Michael, you're a productive alcoholic.
Huh?
I said you're a productive alcoholic.
I'm a fully fucking productive alcoholic. I'm a team leader. I fucking do everything right. I can shoot a rifle drunk. I can do everything. Fuck them niggas. They can suck my butthole. But it was not very functioning. I drink 3/5 of 100 proof vodka within 2 hours. And apparently, from what I've heard, because I don't remember it because I was blacked out, I walked outside butt fucking naked with my dick hanging out to the smoke pit, which is where everyone is almost at because everyone in the Marine Corps is addicted to fucking nicotine because what else do we have to live for? And I went to the smoke pit and I was smoking cigarettes. I smoked 4 cigarettes butt naked as fuck. And apparently I walked up to my room and hit my head on every fucking guardrail possible going up to my room. And I fell asleep in the shower, and they could not wake me up. They did a sternum rub. They fucking, you know what a defibrillator is? They did that shit to me. I did not wake up. They turned on the cold water. I did not wake up. The only way they could wake me up was by punching me in the face. And apparently the only reason they could wake me up by punching me in the face is because I got pissed off and punched them back.
Well, Michael, we couldn't wake you up that one time when you passed out drunk because you're a hard man to wake up when you're drunk.
Oh, no, I agree. I don't want to get up when I'm drunk. I just want to go nap.
Michael, you hit me. You hit me up the next day because me and Nathan walked you outside, and you're like, "Dude, what the fuck? Y'all just left me." We walked you outside because you're like, "Can you help me get to my car?" I was like, "I got you." We walked you outside. I swear to God, I asked you like 5 times, Michael, do you want to go with us? We're getting an Uber. You're like, nah, bro, I'm going to just sleep here. And I asked you like 5 times, and then the dude hits me up. He's like, motherfucker, I can't believe y'all left me in my car. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I was the main one looking over your ass, like making sure you was good. Jesse's inside getting fucked up.
I was getting hammered that night.
Nathan's taking shots at Jaeger. I was at the fucking car.
Y'all knew where he was at, so it was all good.
Yeah, he was good. He was fine.
Michael didn't know where he was at though.
Yeah, I didn't know where he was
Motherfucker
at.
woke up
I've been there.
You know what I did that night? Fun fact, I never told you about this. I woke up in the middle of the night at 3:45 a.m. in the morning, and I had to shit my fucking ass off. I hopped out of the car in downtown Fredericksburg, squatted with my pants down, and just squirted shit all over that fucking place. Pulled my pants out, hopped back in the car, and slept till 10 a.m. with no fucking issues.
So you didn't even wipe? You didn't even wipe?
Man,
I didn't wipe at all.
that's a man that had the shit.
Oh my god.
So you ejectile shit onto the ground and then top back in the car and went to sleep.
Oh, 100%. I woke up at 2:30 and I was like, damn, I got a shit. It was 3:40. I was like, there's a brown snake playing peekaboo in my asshole. And then about 3:58, I was like, holy shit, that brown snake is all over the fucking place. I shit all over that parking lot. No ifs, ands, or doubts about it. That parking lot was covered in shit when I woke up. It was covered in shit when I left. I went to Chief, I bought a Propel, and I bought some water, and I bought some Tylenol, and I went about the rest of my day.
Oh my god. This is fucking great.
We need to have Michael on the show more often. Stone too.
You know how I got shit on other people's cars?
You shit on other people's cars?
Yeah.
I've got a list of names I can give you, Michael.
Thing to do. Like one time I was at this club, Wilmington, North Carolina. I was at this club, and this motherfucker in the club, I was dancing with a girl, and he stepped in between me, and I let him cut in because I didn't have to. I got a monster dick. I can do what I want. Nobody fucking. I don't give two fucks. And so I went outside as soon as he cut in, and like I shit on top of his truck. I shit all over his truck, and he came out and wanted to fight me. But
I shit in his truck. He was all mad about it.
fun fact: my 38 don't care about how big you are. It's just gonna blow a hole in your chest no matter what.
Hell yeah, brother.
That it will.
Well, you need to shit under his windshield wipers.
I do. I do all the time. Oh, did I ever tell you about this one time I was in traffic and this bitch got road rage and tried to fight me?
No, I don't remember.
You
that.
shit in her hood too?
All right. No, I didn't shit on her hood because I was driving. It's almost impossible to shit on someone's hood unless you're driving when you have. Unless you have explosive diarrhea, that's probably not a possibility. But this bitch was following me so fucking hard. I literally went 165 miles an hour and slowed down to 70 to the speed limit so I wouldn't get pulled over. And this bitch pulled up behind me in her shitty little ass Malibu and was getting on my ass telling me to pull over. And this is when I did it. I had like a big ass lip full of grizzly wintergreen, right? And I'm sitting there and this dumb fucking bitch is following me with her stupid ass little fucking face. And she's sitting there and she's following me, chasing me around. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I took the dip out of my mouth. I literally sat there for 3 minutes aiming that bitch. I threw that shit dead center in her windshield, and she tried to wipe it off her windshield with her windshield wipers, and that shit just spread all over her windshield. And that was the funniest thing I've ever fucking done in my entire life, other than telling some old ass man to eat my ass.
Well, no, when we were going down Route 3, I think you threw a dip bottle at Jesse's. Jesse, that was your.
Oh, you fucking cock knocker,
Yeah.
dude. We were riding
Which
down.
truck was that?
It was my fucking jacked up
Yeah.
K2500. We was riding down the road, and I was putting that fucking piece of shit Challenger to shame, leaving him in the dust. And he fucking gets mad.
You weren't, actually. I mean, you can talk about shit you want, but we both know you weren't. So
I
that's
just
cool.
dragging that ass, dude. I left you like you were sitting still. And then Michael tries to like get all mad and throw this fucking bottle of dip spit at me.
VA because I'm a grown ass man. And I have a big dick. Do what I want.
You got no big dick, Michael. You got pickle dick. You got tiny little slice dick.
We both know that's not true. Look at the bitches I fuck over and over again. If I had a pickle dick, they would not keep coming back.
I'm gonna call you puppy dick.
That's fine, because my girls don't call me that. Call me daddy, motherfucker. Fuck my ass.
Fuck my ass. Is that what he said? He said, fuck my ass.
I said, suck my ass.
I think he
Michael.
still said fuck my ass.
There's 3
But no,
well-endowed men right here.
Yeah, we're all hung like horses over
I
here.
called you on the phone. I was like, hey, where you going? And you're like, downtown Fredericksburg. And I was like, I'm right next to you. And you're like, what? I threw a fucking dip spit bottle at your car so fucking hard.
I know. That was after I fucking drugged that ass, though.
I mean, it wasn't, but all right.
Yeah, that's how it happened. Does anybody else have any
You
weird...
You like talking about shit that doesn't exist.
Whatever. Does anybody else have any weird sexual stories you want to tell?
Not that I can think of.
I got
Not that
more.
I want to talk about on the show.
I mean, we're running out of time, but I got just one quick one I'll tell about. A couple months ago, I decided to get a little mound, and I was bored, and I invited a certain somebody over, and she did basically everything that turns me off. Smoking cigarettes and nasty shit. So like, you start kissing, and the fucking her mouth is all, she got a yuck mouth, and then I was like, hey, you want to like sit on my like 69? Well, fucking, I'll eat your box, and you can suck my dick. And like, she sat like right there, and I went to go to eat it, and I could spread it open like a fucking I could look up in it. I'm like, oh no,
Woo.
it was
What did I
beat.
just sign up for?
Yeah, dude, and it smelled too, and it had like it was like stringy fucking shit on it. Like it was,
Oh, man.
and it
woo.
stunk, dude. Like I opened it up, and there was like a cavern of bad smell came in my nose.
Cottage cheese.
So exactly. So what I did is I licked my fingers real quick, and I just kind of like I was tonguing it, and then I just kind of she sucked it good though, so I was just kind of laid back like, oh, you're sucking my dick so good I can't eat your pussy, and then she tried to mount me, and I was like, no,
Ew.
no, pop off, and what ended up happening is she gave some really good fucking head, a nut in her mouth, and sent her on her way. That was what happened.
Just like you should have done.
Pussy was nasty.
Woo.
Face, she's cute, but pussy's been ran through. Was blown out. Looked like an Arby's.
Who is this? Who? Oh wait, I know who this is.
Or some other dude's cottage cheese.
I'm related to her.
Oh,
I was.
Yeah, that's the
Oops.
truth.
Oops.
Jake's
let's
got
just-
Jake's got a hot family.
Oh, she's not really.
She's
family
cute. Pussy's nasty though. Anyway, EK, we're running short on time, aren't we? All right.
Huh?
So, well, Michael, show's over. We appreciate you having you on, and I'm sure we'll have you on again soon.
anymore. Thanks, bro.
No problem. You want to hear one more story real quick? Since nobody knows my last name.
We are at an hour.
You gotta make it quick.
All right. Well, one time we had this kid, and he's a fucking piece of shit. He sucked dick at his job, and he used to try to bully me until, I'm not bigger than anyone. I'm a scrawny motherfucker, but I can fight anyone because I have a heavy hand. It's a blessing that God gave me, and I appreciate it a lot. So I'm knocking a motherfucker out. But he was trying to talk shit to me, and we went back to his room one day after we went to the field because he almost shot somebody in the back in a training exercise. And we went to the field. We made him do a handstand in the shower. We put bleach down his asshole.
Woo.
You bleached his asshole.
He's his asshole.
Yeah, we bleached his fucking asshole, bro.
Might have been doing
That's
him a
probably
favor.
Huh?
You might have been doing him a favor. Bleaching his asshole for free.
He was pretty butthurt about it, literally and emotionally.
I bet he wasn't as butthurt as the dude that took an ass or a broom in the ass over at Spotsy.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say his
I wish I
name.
was part of that. I
I'm not-
take pride in that.
I'm not gonna say his name because that's a fucking dick move, and he's trying to probably move on from this.
All right. Yeah.
So,
Let's sign off.
as always, I want to thank Michael for coming on. Thank you, Michael. We'll have you in soon. Appreciate having Stone
course.
on. Appreciate you coming in, Stone.
Oh,
we
yeah.
did an
Yeah,
amazing
definitely.
warranty.
Yeah, Stone was great.
Had fun.
And as always, want
I
to
could leave somewhere in July, and I'm pretty sure it lasts until a Thursday. So Wednesday night, I'm coming down. I'm being in your show as an official guest.
we got
Alright,
you. We got
bet.
you. So we want to thank everybody at FXBG Public Radio as always. Follow us at OG Degenerates on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm at JBright, JYI Bright.
I'm at
Asslover.
ASSLVR_69.
And everybody that's listening to this, go to your Apple Podcast, give us a like, comment if you want, subscribe. All these really help. Go to our YouTube, The Degenerates. You can find the link on our Instagram page and find us on YouTube. Subscribe, watch the live feeds. But definitely go on Apple Podcasts, give us a like, comment, subscribe. Do all you can. And until next time, we appreciate everybody.
Out, bitch.